everybody. I'm trying to see how to do this because I really don't know. But let me try and see. I want to try to see if I can pull it up. Okay. Okay. There you go, girl. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I am trying to find out how to do this. Hi. S. Marie. S. Marie. Hello, S. Marie. Do you know? Let me turn this down. I'm trying to learn how to do the videos in live and all that so that I can come and do more. I am a balloon junkie. I'm in Mesquite, Texas. Just so you know, I've been watching your live. I've been praying for you as well, and I hope you are doing well. You seem to be getting along pretty fast because God is good. Um, yes. Well, I am looking to, yeah, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know what I need help with. Hello, hello. This is Amanichi. Hi. I am You're welcome. I am trying to get on here because we got US Marie, we have Birthing Bosses, Felicia, we have LBE. I've been watching everybody. Still Classy, I've been watching her doing a lot of things. I started my business doing gift baskets, and so I have a lot of stuff which I'll, once I get this kind of worked out, like if the, I guess the view is good, and if hello, and if you know, you can see everything, if the lighting is okay on my table and everything, if you can tell me, like, you know, am I in the good position and everything? Can you see what I'm doing down here? And then what would be a good time for me to go live? So I have some ideas about, which I'm going to show you in this video, about the green bear. This is something that I'm doing that I haven't seen anybody else do, and I'm so excited to show it to you because you are going to be blown away. I came across this last year when I got the green bears from Walmart last year, and let me tell you, I had no idea what I was going to do with that green bear. I just really liked it. And these are even cuter, but I'm going to show you in this live for you ladies here what I'm going to do with, I'm going to show it to you, the one thing. And then in the next video, I'm going to show the bear with the thing. What I'm going to do with the thing on the gift basket. So doing great with your live. Yes, great angle. Okay, great. I am also gonna kind of, I know I was on somebody's live last night and I was saying, you know, I'm kind of tired of seeing the same thing over and over. Everybody's showing the same thing, but I get it, you know, because basically I guess the community is based on helping each other with the various things, which I didn't really know and understand. And so I'm kind of getting used to that. But today I'm going to do, like, I have this order for this birthday balloon deal. There is something here that I want to show you guys in case you want to add this to your lineup for Valentine's Day. So that's the reason why I'm doing the live instead of just a video. And of course, everybody who else is going to be watching is going to, you know, probably see it later on. I'm going to give it just like a minute or two more. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of people that will be on my page because I don't do well with posting. I think I did something last year. Um, I didn't do well, but I'm going to try to do well this year because I'm excited. Uh, I'm in my studio, which used to be which I'll show you. It used to be a party room, but I'm going to just pan around so you can kind of see what I'm working with since you guys are in here on this live. All that stuff on that table over there is, you know, stuff for gift baskets, and on the wall over there, this is something I see you guys doing all the time, showing all this stuff. So the you see the chair in the back and the curtains over here. You'll see my light set up, things like that. This is just my balloon shop, really. I'm trying to make it come back from the party room to a balloon shop. So I am doing too many things, but like right now I have turned my balloon shop into the Gathered Details, which is another business that I'm doing, which is event planning, designing. And so I have a lot of stuff for that, in which I'll be doing some of that because some of you guys buy the items that are thank you, that's cute, thank you. Some of you are buying the items and using them for your baskets, and then you're doing like for Valentine's Day, and you're doing for Mother's Day, and then you do this whole 6-month thing, and then after that it's like nothing, right? Well, if you incorporate like the pretty picnics with some of the stuff that you guys are finding cheap, I can't find none. I think I told the first video that I got out, or the second one, about Pop Shelf. Honey, I ain't been able to buy nothing else from a Pop Shelf for 90% off no more. Honey, I can't find none. I did go to Hobby Lobby in my area, and I met pretty girl Tasha there. I just saw her and I was like, "Are you Tasha? Are you a pretty girl?" And she said, "Yeah." So I met her there, and so she was buying some of the stuff that I was buying for my events. So I will be showing y'all how easy it is and how you can collect some of this stuff to use for your time off to make some money. I'm telling you, this is my only job. I'm a nurse also, but I do this full time right now because, you know, my season here is picking up, and I'm starting the new portion of the business. So it's picking up. And now I want to, you know, get out of my shell and just bring people along. I want to have my hair done. I want to have my nails nice and pretty, honey, but it's not going to it's not gonna happen. No. So hello. I am trying to see all the things that I think you guys need. I'm gonna show you a real easy bow to do. Like, some people are just having too much of a fuss for these bows. I'm going to show you an easy bow because I have to put it on this thing here. So let me just show you this right quick. Or let me just cut this right quick. And then I didn't even measure that. But just to show you, matter of fact, let me cut another one. Let me cut another piece. I'm going to show you this easy bow. Okay, so for what I think you guys could do to add to your baskets, I'm about to fall over. My table just be moving around. I did this impromptu stuff by myself, honey, and it ain't no telling what it might do. Anyhow, let me see. Can you see that? Okay, so If you don't know how to blow up two balloons later on, let me know. I'll teach you. I got equipment and stuff. And then if you guys need balloon stuff, um, I got a lot of stuff that I am not using. Probably ain't gonna use or don't want to use. So some of this stuff that I do have, I am gonna do a live where I'm gonna give away some heart balloons for Valentine's Day. I got pink, I got a light pink, a dark pink, and a bunch of red. They're just plain red hearts. So I'm gonna give a pack of those away once I get the viewership up. So if you guys know, other your other homegirls or your partners in the community to get them to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, then we will be giving away some stuff. And because it's Marie, I'll remember you two names and I'm going to pick out some stuff. So if you'll let me know, I guess in the comments, or I don't know how you do that to not let everybody else know, so you can have some perks for being the first one here today. But I am going to try to see if there is something that I can do. And I already got one thing that I know that you probably can't find right now, that I have more of those than bears that I could give you if you have those green bears. So for the thing that I'm going to show you. But here with the balloons, I'm trying to watch over here too because I see we're not worried about all that. We love you however you are most comfortable. Oh, thank you. It's so cute. I really want one. Which one you want? What you talking about? Which one that you want? I'm going to oh, you're talking about me trying to be how I'm most comfortable. Okay, Miss S. Marie. I know that that's supposed to be easy. Between me, you, and Jesus, I have not wanted to be on the, showing my face really too much because when you're trying to be something that you're not, it doesn't make you feel comfortable. But I pose this question to myself. If God loves me, then I'm okay. Then what's the problem, right? So because I know that God loves me, he made me just as perfectly as he wanted me to be. So why am I tripping about what I look like and all that? I'm just going to do the thing. I might throw this wig off sometime, honey, because these little braids here, I've been wearing them forever with it's a little wig, honey. And honey, this wig might come off because I'm going to be tired of it. These glasses might come off because I don't like them. But between me, you, and Jesus, it's been the hardest thing for me to get to this point. So I've just decided that, don't try to be something that you're not all pretty, because the internet, I just found out that half of them people be fake. And I'm not trying to be fake. So, but I will say this up front. I may say some things that don't come out exactly right. It might have the worst meaning to some people, but I don't mean nothing in my heart because I just say stuff and I don't really be thinking sometimes. It just come out. I don't mean nothing harsh or harmful, but just forgive me in advance if y'all see this later on down the road and you hear something. I don't try to talk about nobody, but I will try to call some of y'all out on some of the stuff that I see you doing, just because I want you to be better. Now, some of y'all is so good, honey. I'm in training. The reason why I watch y'all have helped me. S. Marie, at 5 o'clock in the morning, my time, you were at, I think it was Walmart about those green bears. Honey, I jumped straight up. Yes, ma'am, because of you. Went to Walmart and found those green bears. You said there was $6.98, and I was in a hurry to go down there and get them. I got to my Walmart, and it was like about 20 minutes before time. And when I got there, there was $6.98. And I was like, well, I really don't want to spend the $6.98 because it's supposed to be half off, right? Well, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I did get some, but the first one, there was like 10 of them. I left all of them because they were showing up $6.98, and I was thinking I can get better. Went down the street to another one and found them at $2.98. I couldn't believe it. Then I went back to go get the other 100. They was gone, honey. Didn't nobody save none for me there. But I went to another Walmart and they had them. Everybody was just picking over the green bears, and I kept saying, "Good Lord, if they ain't gonna get them, then I'm gonna get." Did you want one, ma'am? No. 4 red bears just sitting there, and I think I got 6 or 8 of those green bears. They are so beautiful. I just wanted to hug them all the time. So I went and got those. And then because I knew exactly what I was going to do with them before I got them. I did leave the green bottles of, I guess some people are, Miss Felicia was saying she was leaving the green, people are leaving the green bottles. Well, I went and got some this morning. But however, this right here, it was wonderful that I was watching your live. I had never heard of you before in the community, but I started following you. I don't know do I have you, if I'm subscribed to you or not. I'm not sure. I think I was trying to subscribe to everybody, but if I'm not subscribed to you, I'm going to subscribe to everybody that's on here. Easiest method to contact is to put your email in your bio, then have whoever send you an email. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that, because I'm green when it comes to that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. The customer that's gonna come and pick this up, what time we got? She should be here. I got 30 minutes. She is gonna have her daughter try to help me with this kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'll see what I can find out. Okay, but for now, let's get this going. The balloons, you make 2 balloons and you tie them together. You can do it this way or you can mix it up. You can do all of the bottom in pink, like this, or you can do all of the bottom in rose gold. This is rose gold and baby pink. I'm going to mix it up because I got some other stuff. But I'm going to mix this up. So you tie 2 together and you twist. So you twist. This is important, though. This is what I'm about to say with this twist. So you can get them apart. Say one of them goes down. It starts leaking or whatever. You did something, or the bad balloon, whatever. You want to undo this balloon. So this is very important. When you put these 2 together, neck to neck, like I'm holding it here, you twist like this and like this, okay? Because you're trying to get it flat. You do not want to make them go all around, because why? I can untwist these and I can take these apart. So if I have to refill another balloon and add to that, then it won't take away from my design. Because all with this kind of thing that I'm about to show you, you do want it to be tight enough so that it fits together well. So again, I'm going to put the 2 together, let them hug, twist, twist twice. That's good enough. You're going to take the next one and do the same thing. This is so easy. Take it, put it next together, twist, twist. If you twist it on the top, keep them twisted on the top so that you can take it, so that you can take them apart. Next together, twist, twist. Then you take these necks. The necks that are in here, I don't know if you can see that, I'm kind of far away. The necks that are in here, you just take one of these necks. You're going to push down on here. In these grooves here is where the next balloon is going to land. In the grooves, not on top of each other. You can do it like that. That's another technique. But you see how this is 1, 2, and then 3 in the middle? You want that to sit right there. So you take your long balloon you're going to take it and you're going to go down, up, under, up, on the top, around, and then you're going to just tie the neck from the top that you just brought the other one from, because basically all you're doing is just connecting them together. You don't need string. If you got good balloons, you don't need any string. You see, now that's together. Now, for Valentine's Day, this is your base, okay? You'll need a weight to go up under here, which you can do. I'll show you more details about that later. But you can put your Valentine balloon up here, or this star, put a heart on it. You can use your Cricut machine or Silhouette, whichever one you have, to put, to customize this. You can put one over here, and one right here, like I'm about to do. I'm going to add this in to, this is a 32-inch in, I believe, and I'm going to add this to this design. Let me get it in frame so you can see it. So what I have here at the bottom here is this, the animal balloon. It's called the 260. So we're going to take this. I just tied it to the attachment points that come on the balloon. And the 2 points on one side, I didn't use both of them. And I'm just going to take this. I'm going to feed it around the balloon. Get it to stand up for me, okay? So like that. That's standing up, okay? Now I'm going to put a weight on the bottom of this so it can sit up for me. I'll be right back. Let me get a weight right quick. Which I got all these weights from Party City. When they were closing, honey, they did me a good deal. So I got 2 weights here. There's a little wire in there. I'm just going to twist these 2 wires together. I'm going to make this real simple. I'm going to twist these 2 wires together. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Like a pair of nuts. I mean, I can be inappropriate sometimes. Please forgive me, y'all. But this is how I do. This is who I am, girl. I'm terrible. Okay, so I'm just going to feed it through here in this little gap here so that it hangs from the bottom to keep it weighted sitting up. I'm using 2 weights so that what else I'm going to put on here is going to make it, sit up without falling over. There's no helium in this balloon. This is air-filled only. All of this is air-filled only. So I can see that twist 2, not all 4. You're twisting 2 to make the 4. Right? Did you catch it? Still classy. Hello. No, this is my first live that I've done in a long time, like about a year ago. Okay, so I'm showing this setup right here that you may be able to use your balloons to add for Valentine's Day. You can add a regular heart balloon or a 36-inch heart balloon, a big star, and put hearts all on it. You can customize it to no end. But this is the easiest money I have made for Valentine's Day. I'm telling you. If you don't have but 2 or 3 of them, they're going to go. But if you do it with class, like I'm about to tell you, you add a few things. Once you guys get all of your hundreds of baskets that y'all do done, have something like this. It's very inexpensive, but the price point is going to be a little bit more than inexpensive because it's large, and what we call the perceived value, because of the size, takes your mind off of the fact that these are inexpensive items. Now what you do with these inexpensive items is going to get you your money. I've been making money with balloons for over 15 years now, and I've been doing little small businesses for over 25, 30 years. I'm still not rich or anything like that, but I am at a place where I am doing it full time at this moment. Um, so I'm going to put the weight on here. I'm just going to slide this under here, this balloon right here, and I'm going to make it go across to fall through here and back over here. So I'm just going to pull it around. I'm letting it fall down through here. And then this other one, right across from it, I'm going to let it fall right down through there. So now you can see on the bottom here, you got 2 weights down there. Okay? So now my item is going to sit up on the table. Real important though, you notice that right here, there you do not see any weights hanging down below there. If you do, it's going to rock. So the fact that it's nestled in there is because the way that I put them in, this is not going to sit past where these touch the ground. So if you're going to put it on the floor, you better make sure that the floor is clean enough. They're going to pick up dust and all that, and that's okay. I just twisted that just a little bit just to keep it in there, but this is just going to hold the weight of this. So now, to add this to here, to make this look kind of fancy like that, that's what I want to do. I want to add this into here. This little neck right here, I just want to add the little 60 balloon. I'm going to cut it. Stick with me, guys. I know this might be getting long because I don't really know how to do this. But I'm going to put this in here. Hold on. Am I in somebody else's live now, honey? I ain't no telling. Okay. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to twist this around in here. Can you see that? I don't know. I'm just taking this to the tail and I'm twisting it. I'm not going to even go all the way up. You see there's a little bit of space there because I don't really need to. I'm just going to make a knot, tie it together, make another knot and tie that together. And all I'm going to do with that is take this in, put it in here. I'm going to go underneath here because the way I want it to lay in here. I'm going to come up around here. That end, there's an end that I left. I'm just going to tie that together. I could do it the way I did the other one and make like a little rubber band so that it fits on there. It won't go anywhere. I don't need any glue or anything. So let's do the other one like that. So what I did with the other one, I squeezed the end of it so that it makes a ribbon. Makes it real thin. This has 2 open ends, so I'm just going to tie one end. Then I'm going to squeeze the air out, holding it, and tie the neck of that one. Tie it so that no air can get in. Then I'm just going back around here. I'm just going to roll it down. Really, it's not that hard. And then I'm just going to make a knot. Make another knot. And to show you the other way that I'm going to do it, I'm just going to take these 2 ends and tie them together. And make a knot there. So I created like a little rubber band. This one really is a little short to go over here. But all I'm going to do with this, let me bring it around here. I'm just going to put this rubber band Let me turn it this way so you can see it. Over this balloon right here. So basically I'm just gonna, and it makes it pop, but usually it don't. So that gives me a pretty firm fit there, right? So now, what you got? You got the whole thing right here. You see that? You can put this in the front if you want. Put a little tape behind there and it'll stop wagging in the wind. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Okay, so you notice that there is no glue holding this. You don't need any glue or anything. So now, let's pretty this up. Now I want to add some little bubbles to it. Just this alone, $40. $40, okay? It's not going to be hard. It seems like it's a long time right now because, trust me, if I did this without me trying to talk, I'll be done already. It takes you it takes you 2 minutes to blow up just these balloons. I'm just going to take this ends tied around these little bitty ones, which I blew up earlier. And all I'm going to do is take this in here, wrap it around here like that. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take this one around here and put that in there like that. Now, if I had glue on this, you couldn't do that. So now you see, it just makes it a little bit, now I don't like the way that's looking, so I'm just going to turn it, yeah, the way I like it to look. I can put that down here just the way I like it to look. Now, up here, you can leave it like that, which I'm going to add this balloon right here, this helium balloon right here. That says happy birthday. So this could be your happy Valentine's, red hearts, or whatever you want to add to go to this. So this could be a heart. This big one right here can be a heart, or it can be a star, or whatever you want to put there. Or you can have, you know, the stacking hearts, or you can have the teddy bear, or you can have the word L for love. You know, and I'll show you later on how to put those two together too. So this is going to go like above this. This is going to be flying up above that with these balloons as well. Okay? So you got this as a small bouquet that you can charge some money for, and you got this one. You put them together, you can get $50 for it. So cost-wise, this right here cost me probably $4, $4.99, $3.99, depending on where you get them. Y'all know these stars, the solids. The solids are, I think you can get them for 50 cents, 49 cents. I think I paid 38 cents because I buy quite a bit of them at a time. These balloons, you buy a bag and you can use them for as many as you want. So price-wise on this is about, I would say 25 cents for the chrome, rose gold, silver, or regular gold, and about 15 cents for the plain color one. So this is a baby pink, and these little ones you're going to pay like 5 cents for each of them. So really, I only have, if I say I pay $4 for this, I probably only got $5.50 for this right here, and this is going to get me $40. I mean, the math is, yeah. Okay, so if I wanted to stick this to here, because I kind of do, I want to make it so that it doesn't keep moving. I got this double-sided. It's U-glue dashes. U-glue dashes. You can get these from Amazon or any balloon place. I would buy them from Amazon. They all about the same price. It's double-sided. I'm just going to stick it to the back of here. I'm going to stick it to the back of the balloon right here where I know it's going to be touching. So right here. And then I'm going to rub it on there. You kind of want it, this is the trick to this, is let it sit for a little while. Rub it so it can heat up. Right now it's cold. My hands are cold, so honey. And if you do it like that, it'll just go right on there. And when I tell you it ain't going nowhere, if it sits still, it ain't going nowhere. That U-glue dash, honey, it's not going nowhere. So I got that on here. This lady, she likes Hello Kitty. You can't see my printer over here, but I just printed on my silhouette. Hello Kitty is going to go here. Her name is Savannah. So I think they call her Nana. So we're doing the N because that's what they call her. She loves Hello Kitty. She's turning 20 years old. So this is not for children. This can be, but it's for anybody. Anybody. So during the year when you're not doing anything, or you want to do, like I said, your pretty picnics with the some of the items that you guys are finding at these great deals that you can use to do a quick setup. Pop one of these on there. $200 all day long. $200. Let them come and pick it up and bring whatever you want back, or you can outright sell it if that's what you want to do. I do that. $200. 1 hour. 1 hour. So if it's 2 hours, it's $300. Okay, so y'all, did you get that? Now these other ones, I need to put these on here, but I'll do those off camera because I got to show you something else. So the green bear, and then I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to show you what I do with that green bear. I'm going to show you the part. Y'all don't laugh at me, but this is good. I'm using Christmas ornaments, okay? I found, this is from Hobby Lobby. I think it was $7. $7. They have these at Hobby Lobby. Isn't that beautiful? Well, I found a Habitat, or what's the place? Yeah, Habitat for Humanity. They had something they got from somebody dropped this stuff off over there, and they were selling it 83 cents. So this is one of the things. I know you can't find this anymore right now. You might be able to get it from Amazon online or somewhere who they sell gems and stuff like that. But this is one I used last year. Look at that. Look at that. It's his belly. So this one was a teardrop one. I broke the top off of it so that it fits right up under the bear's neck. And I just glue it to it. I did this last year. Every one that I made with this on it, $150. Okay? The man asked me, can he have the bear with the basket? I put it in a box. I didn't wrap it or nothing. I stuck some red paper in the box. What you think of that? What you think? What you think? Because I haven't seen nobody else do this. Okay, so if you give me some props when you see it. If you do it, let me know that you did it, how your sales went with it. Because for me, $150 out on the street, okay? Because I go out, because my business is balloons and events. I go out on the street to do my gift baskets, okay? And I make my money for some of this stuff that I got. Just sitting around in here. But look at that. Look at that. Okay, so this one is a teardrop one. If you don't break the top off, actually what happened with this one, it fell and broke, because the one that I used last year was the whole one. If you had the clear one. Beautiful. Okay, so now this one here, this is all I'm going to do to it. I'm going to glue it to this bear. You won't see the glue. I'm going to glue it with this hanging part down. You can break it off if you want to. I just leave it on there because it's not going to hurt anybody. And if somebody wants to hug it or something, they won't get, harmed by the sharp edges. You can break it off and sand it if you want to. I'm not doing all that. We want to do these baskets quick, and we want as many as we can, but we want as high dollar for our item as possible. So look at this with the bow that comes with it. Now I will say this little bow right here, it is kind of wrinkly. I will put a steamer on that and fluff that out and make it a little bit, more fluffy so that it looks more pristine, and then I can get more money for it if it's not all wrinkled. You see that? I mean, that just looks gorgeous. Let me show you up close with this one as opposed to this one. These are what I got a bunch of. I do have I guess it's called an oval shape, the oblong one that's kind of square-ish. I have that one too. But that's what I'm going to do with that. And I'm going to have some in a basket, and I'm going to definitely have this one also. The ones that I'm going to do, they're going to have the little baby t-shirts. You put the little baby t-shirts on it. For the ones that I'm not going to use with this, I'm just going to use my silhouette and put LV or whatever I want to put on there. I just put something on there because it's a toy. It's not like somebody's going to be wearing it. But you can put the t-shirt on it, because I've done my white bears. They all get a t-shirt, and that's a t-shirt that somebody can wear. So that actually sells my baskets, because I do not have all of the types of stuff that you guys have. I don't have all the Bath and Body Works and all that. I did get a bunch of that Good Bath stuff. I still have a lot of foamy hand soaps. I got some of that stuff for real cheap, but when I put them together, honey, they be looking good. So this, I'm gonna give this away, and I'm gonna give some red hearts or packet of hearts for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna figure out how to put in the bio, she says, my email or something, so that you can, get this. Miss S. Marie, more create. Wow, that's so smart. Okay, which one you say is smart, so I can be for sure? Still classy. Did you add balloons to it? No, I didn't add any balloons to the bear. No, I didn't. Most of my baskets, I don't add balloons to it, but I will say this. The reason that I got into doing the balloons was when I was making the gift baskets, every basket that I had a balloon on sold. No matter what I had in it. I had a basket with robes, slippers, lots of glass items and stuff in there. Beautifully, highly decorated, beautiful. And then I had a basket that had the robe in it, but it only had like a box of chocolates, and it had like a lotion. I mean, it had a body wash in it. Because I put 3 balloons and I just stuck them on there, like on the side of the cellophane, not at the top. I put them on the side of the cellophane, which I'll show you. I got a topper to the cellophane that I want to show you. Still classy, I know. Based on what I seen you do, you're there for this. You're gonna be there for that. Miss S. Marie, you will have plenty of time for this because it's gonna be game changer when it comes to the way your baskets look. Now, how you guys sell them, because you do so many, I'm gonna suggest that these are gonna be the kind that you can't put nothing on top of when you're packing your stuff, but you can easily take care of it when you get to site. But those are gonna be those ones that you'll figure out the logistics on. I have a picture of the back of the U-Haul that I use when I go out. Sometimes I use my trailer if I don't have that much, but here lately I've been going out with a 26-foot U-Haul. I dress the back up like a rolling workshop. I actually make baskets on site. Okay, I'm tired of that. You ain't got to tell me because, honey, I'll be tired. I don't want to be tired. So this year I'm gonna start my basket. I normally start doing baskets 3 days before the sales date. I've been doing it for the past 15 years, but I'm gonna start early. So today is gonna be the first day that I start doing baskets. I wanted to show you this because I think they're winding down. I think all of the Walmarts are getting emptied out, and I am wanting to add to the community just something that is original to me, something that I've done that I know that sells and that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So then if you wanted to, because with this, I would probably take this off and put a white bow on it, a real pretty white bow, which brings me to the last thing that I'm going to show you today, how to do a real simple little bow. This is how I do bows when I want to stack them up. When I want to stack up, these right here don't have any wire. I'm going to tell you what you can do. You can take some hairspray. I know we don't normally, black folks don't normally do hairspray, but you can go get you some. Miss Still Classy, you might have some hairspray. Just spray this ribbon on the back, preferably. Spray it, let it dry. It'll stiffen up and it'll give you the soft edges. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your ribbon. This is how simple this is. I make my 2 loops and just tie them together. You see how I put that in the hole like that? Just tie that together like that. Pull my tails down. Fluff this out. Making it kind of tight. That's my little bow. You see that? Oh, well, hold on. That's my little bow right there. Well, I can't get it to sit out there. Okay, so let me hold it up so you can see it. If I say I'm going to change this big bow here to something a little bit more classy, I'm going to try to stay away from the red unless I do, them together, or sheer red so they don't really look Christmas. But then I'm going to add a watch over here, or even just a bling, just a glue on there, or some bling wrap just to wrap around here. Let me show you what that's going to look like. Because I do dress these up. This is a napkin ring. But I do dress these up and make them look like some real cute bears. Okay. You get the idea, right? So he's got a bracelet on inside of that white. I'm going to put like a golden bow. It's real, them little plastic gold bows. I got a bunch of them from years ago. But you can find little stuff like that. You can put a watch on them. You can put your earring sets in here, which I have done both of those. And you got your, I would just put this, wrap this up on a beautiful box or something by itself with this in here all day long sales. Then you put your watch and your earrings on there. That's a whole set in one. No body wash, no loofahs, none of that extra stuff if you don't want to. And you can still ask for the same money that you would ask for with all the stuff in there. Then I will come back at a later date and I'm going to show you how to create the bags to make the window. I think it's going to be great. Let me turn that off because whoever that is, I don't know. But I think it's going to be great if you all can just pick up anything that I have to share. I haven't wanted to share because, you know, there's some things that I could tell you, which I will later on, that has happened to me, my original work. I didn't get the credit for, but let's do another bow so that we stay positive around here. Okay, so this is a pink one. I'm going to add these two bows to that end. She's got Hello Kitty. I printed out a head. I'm going to weed that out, and I'm going to do this bow. Again, it's just a regular bow, a regular piece of ribbon. Any size ribbon, in every size of ribbon, I make bows the same way. We were talking last night about the Bow Dabra. I do use the Bow Dabra, yes, but this way right here, it sure is a lot quicker. So I just take it like I'm putting the two shoelaces together. I make two loops like an M, and I'm just gonna tie them together. There's a little hole right there. I'm just gonna put one loop through that hole, and I'm gonna just pull it. Okay, when I pull it, you're going to see one tail that's opposite the way you want it to be. You want your two satin sides to be together. This is not double satin or double-sided satin. So I'm just going to take and twist it, pull it. I'm holding it to where the two sides that I want to be together are there. I'm holding that while I'm pulling that. If you don't do it like that, you're just going to slip it out. So it comes out kind of flat. But my two sides of my ribbon are together. So now all I'm going to do is just take this and fluff it out. I kind of push on the knot a little bit and it fluffs it out. So then you get a little pretty bow. And then you can put your dovetails on there. You can slant it or whatever you want to do. And you got your pretty little bow. I kind of push on it so I can get that little loop. So then what I do with that, I add these bows together and I make them on one piece. I think somebody was talking about AKAs and that color like that. I'm really not that crazy about all them names and things like that, but look, I mean, I don't know if you can get this. It looks better in person than it does on camera. But if you can see, these tails are, you know, you got the many tails. And what I do not try to make these tails even. I like the juxtaposition of the different sizes and all that. I don't try to make them even. So I will do one short, one long. It just depends, because for me, when ever I have gone to a place where I've gotten a gift or I've gone and had gift wrap, I used to go to Sears, y'all. Remember Sears? Back in the day, they had that gift wrap counter. Honey, I was all up in there watching them wrapping them bags and boxes and all that. So anyway, I I got some ideas from them about the lengths of the ribbons on top of the packages. It don't really matter as long as it's clean and as long as it is pretty. I don't look pretty all the time, but I love pretty stuff. So with this here, this balloon here, this is a sphere balloon. It's completely round all the way. So normally what we would do, what I can do, I can put the ribbon here or I put it here. You see that? I wouldn't put that big of a piece on there, but I would put this one on there. Happy birthday right above that. Yeah, I would put that on there to go with that M, and then the N, I'm sorry, it's going to fit just perfectly with that. It's going to have Hello Kitty in pink, and then I'm going to have this pink and white. And guess what? I'm just going to use that U-glue dashes. I'm not going to use any hot glue or anything like that. If you're going to use the balloons, because you can do that while you're sitting there. Once we get to that time, you will watch me so many times doing it. And then I'm going to do a Zoom for those of you who are actually interested in that. I'll do a Zoom so that you guys can get the idea, get the hang of it. S. Marie says that looks great. Still Classes say yes. So some people don't want the scented things in there. Yes, that's correct. And I haven't had too many people who don't want the scented thing, because first of all, I'm too busy to worry about what it is that you want. I just need you to hand over some money. You just tell me how much you want to spend, and I'm going to pick out something up in here. And if we can't find something that you like, normally all I'm going to carry is scented things, my bears, some balloons, and some baskets. But normally, some people, if they don't see what they like, they just walk away. I do a lot of dealing and wheeling with people. I don't put prices on my baskets, but I'm gonna start. I don't know what just happened right then and there. Something's gonna go away, but I don't put the prices on there, but I'm gonna start putting the prices on there, especially if I'm gonna have everything done like I usually do, like I haven't been doing. That's what I meant to say. I haven't been having everything done because I wait 3 days before. But I can tell you I can do up to 200 baskets in them 3 days. Of course, I'll hire somebody to come in and help me. I don't have children or husband that help like that, but I do the work as much as I can. I be tired, but I don't want to do that because I'm watching y'all, and y'all have really blessed me to have an understanding of how I can make it easy. Even though I've been doing it for years, there's still room for everybody to learn from. All of our teachers we learn. I get that from somebody named Tommy years ago. And so I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not too old to learn, and I don't think that I know enough that I can't learn from someone. But if you can glean from anything that I have shown you today, please like this video or this live, comment on it, tell your friends. I got some stuff coming up that I'm going to be showing you all, so that I could get your viewership, of course, but it should be valuable to you. And then hopefully I can get you guys into some balloons, because I run across some deals all the time. People have literally closed down their business and have given me stuff. And I forgot this right here. This box right here. This is what we call the balloon box, which is what we normally put these balloons, the gifts in a balloon, your Bobo balloon or whatever, in these boxes. You see how it's fitting? So you can put your shred and all that, and if you push it back a little bit, You can have some wine or roses or whatever up in here. So I'm going to be showcasing these. I have thousands of these. I have it in pink. I have it in black. I have it in white. I have thousands. Literally, the lady says she don't know what to do with these. She's closing down her business. They were selling these in Europe. And the only way you could get them at one point is in Europe. So she came and she, I guess, duplicated what the look was and had a company here create these. So she brought me a U-Haul truck full of these. And I'm sitting here looking at stacks about this high. I have another unit, another warehouse, and it's just too many of them. I need to get rid of them. And when I get rid of them, I don't know if they go well, I'll have her see if she can make some more. But for right now, honey, it's so many of them. Lord have mercy. But I do have them in pink. I have them in the white. I don't know where the white one is. Honey, I done did something with it. Oh, I sold it probably. I ain't no telling. I thought I had one put up. But it's just like this, but it's white. So mostly for Valentine's, you can do it this way. And oh, you know the carousel? You got two of them the same color. You put your sticks on it, you make your carousel. How about that? You got the window, beautiful. I mean, I could do so many things. And then to make a box out of it to where you can put the two together, you put a ribbon down the side, a wide ribbon, glue it. You can either make it so that it folds open like this, or you can make it to where you can hold the ribbon at the top. I'm going to do all that. Where you can hold a ribbon at the top. You can have flowers coming out of here. Or you can also put the hole through here, which I'm going to show it on camera too. And I guess I'll save the other details for that. But if you're interested in these boxes, I think I'm going to sell these boxes for $2. The ones that are already painted black, we pay good money for these to be painted, is what she said. We pay good money for these to be painted, is what she said, because they come in natural craft. But I only have white, this black, and this pink. If anybody's interested in those, I do have these as well. But also, we're going to be doing this with this right here. Just imagine, okay? For those of you who stay until the end of this, bless your heart, honey. Bless you. But look at this. Look at this. Just put a heart in there. Oh, honey. I'm going to freak this one here. I can't wait. I'm excited about that. But anyway, I got all these ideas that I want to give through. I'm just wanting you to just kind of have an understanding of the kind of content that I will be doing. Again, I'm Balloon Junkie. I'm also the owner of Gather Details, Events, and Rentals. And what I do is my balloons, events, and I do gift baskets for Valentine's Day every year. Now, I did make some mugs for Christmas. I didn't sell one of them. I went out for 4 hours, and I refused to go out next day. I said, no, we're not going to do that because that's going to hurt my soul. So let me just leave that alone. So all the cocoa that I have and marshmallows in them packets, honey, we just going to put that at the cocoa bar, and we just going to have that down through the months, honey. That's what we going to do. Or we can put them with some of these cup things, and I got a bunch of those mugs. And oh, at the Dollar Tree, those water bottles that have the graduated numbers on them, if a lot of them are in the $5 section, but there are some that are ringing up $125. Okay, just check them, because some of your light colored, your pastel colored items, you can put that with it. I'm gonna put one inside of here. You're gonna see how I'm gonna get one inside of here. I'm gonna put that water bottle in here with a bottle of water that is customized inside of here with a heart little balloons around it, and just call it. I'm not gonna try to do nothing fancy with it. I'm gonna put a little pink. They come in pink and they come in black. You might be able to get these, and this is a balloon in different colors, but whatever it is, it's gonna be matching the bucket. And then I can show you also how to change the color if you want to change the color, because it's so simple. I can do it on live and you'll be able to see it. But if you like this video, please let me know in the comments. Adding jewels to the bear. Yes. Some people don't want the scented stuff. I think I read that already. Who is that anyway? S. Marie Monk. More Create. S. Marie and More Create. You are my first two. Still classy. I thank you for joining. I know that you're big time. You, S. Marie. I haven't watched anything from More Create, but I will. She said she's slow as a turtle. Who is that? S. Marie. If I waited to 3 days before I'll be on with 10 gifts. No, because I mean, they're showing you how to get it done fast, but yeah, it takes some work. But you know, I do a lot of prep during the time period too to make it go fast. I do a lot of bath salts, of my own bath salts, and I put them in different containers and different things. And because I don't do, or I haven't done, because I'm still looking, I got a friend of mine who buys Bath and Body Works all the time, and she keeps giving me stuff. She'll ask me, well, how does this smell? And I say, it smells good, it's yours. And I end up with stuff that I don't even wear because, you know, I'm not a prissy girl, but, you know, I'm going to try to do a little bit better here this year, I promise. But I do the gift baskets with the handmade items. They tend to love it. So I do spend a lot more money than you guys do, because you guys are knowing the deals, you know when to go get them, you know who to watch for all that. And sometimes I just don't have the time because I'm even late getting this done. But when she gets here, I'm just going to add these balloons to that arrangement, stick these few items on there, and we're done. She's going to be happy, and put Hello Kitty on there and some ribbons. It won't take no more than about 10 minutes to finish the order. But I really want to just show out. You ladies, I have seen the most beautiful communication between all of you ladies, and some of you I feel like I know, like I'm calling S. Marie like I know her. I really don't know S. Marie except through this platform, and she has been really considerate of others, even though the health is there. I see you. You going out to the store, you're showing us all the stuff that's going on. I see you. I get it. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have these green bears, because I'm telling you, I had stayed up all night and barely had any sleep. But when I saw your live, I just happened to have the TV on and you popped up. And I said, oh, no. Let me get up. Let me go on and go. So I got some other stuff that I'm going to show you. Some of the dupes that I have done of the t-shirts, the bags, some stuff I had from years ago. But I'm going to get rid of some of that stuff now. Some of the bears, I think we all got the same kind of bears. I still have some panda bears. I don't really do too much for that, but I got to show you what to do with the balloons in this tray that come out to be this wide and about this tall. Beautiful. I never keep one. As soon as I make one and a customer walks in Valentine's Day, when I'm in here and I'm doing my stuff here, I tried it down here. I didn't get that many because all my stuff is in here, so I don't even move that fast. So I tried to do it in here, honey. every one of these that I made with those balloons in there, with this, I had to go from this to just sticking them in the foam because that was the fastest I could do. As fast as I could make them, the next one, I want one of them. I want one of them. They didn't even look at the basket, so I kept all them baskets because I kept pumping these out. That was before she gave me the U-Haul full of these. I keep saying I'm gonna get off of here, but so I want to kind of read it. I'm in my mind. I'm thinking about Still Classy. She always goes back to read the comments. You look forward to seeing so much more of this. Woo! Yes, Marie said. Please make it public so we can rewatch. How do I do that? I don't know. Yes, I believe the prep is the key to creating quickly. Yes, yes, especially for me because I don't have this stuff here right now. I showed it on another video where I make my own perfumes. I have made my own lotions, which I'm not doing that. I said I was going to think about getting back in it in my video a year ago. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to buy it because it's cheaper. But if you got eczema or something like that, I got something that actually works. If you on dialysis and you got dry skin and you itching and scratching and bleeding, I got something that works better than hydrocortisone cream, hands down. I'm not saying it's a cure because disclaimer, I'm not saying it's a cure. I'm just saying that from the people who've used it, it works. I did a thing like what is them people called? The people who sell stuff, in the magazine. I forget who they are, but I did a thing where I called the people to the house and had their boxes together and had all this stuff that I handmade and had everybody try and write back to me the comments. That I sold that whole business because it went too far than I could handle. So I sold that, but I franchised it first, so it works. Um, but I'm gonna come back and do more of this type of stuff. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do make it public, right? More. I noticed so many new basket makers in my area this year. I think adding balloons will set me apart. Gotta elevate this business. S. Marie, let me see how many of y'all that's in here because I'm gonna say this time. Let me see, cause it ain't but the two or three of y'all up in here. Okay, but hold on, sweetheart. Are you here?
Oh no, I'm way down the street. I was just seeing when did you want me to come before I started cooking dinner, babe.
Okay, if you don't start, you can come in about 30 minutes.
That sounds great. Like
All
I
right.
said, whenever you're ready, no pressure.
All right, I'll see you then.
Okay, baby.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, that's my that client right here is coming to get that in. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't do this live right now. But she told me you need to, because you're good. You need to be showing your stuff, and I was like, who would want to see it? Everything is out there already. But she said just do it because people don't know that you do this and how you do it. Anyway, she was watching me do something that she ordered custom for her, and so she thinks that I'm great. But I love it. So let me go back. Okay, so there's only a few. Okay, so I was gonna tell you about this. You want to be set apart. I am going to do a. It's gonna be specifically for those individuals. Pretty girl, she asked first if I come on and do the how to put the stuff in the balloon, if you have a machine or not. You ain't got to have no machine. I'm going to show you how to do it without a machine. I can get this bear in that balloon. I can get this green bear in this balloon without a machine. I'm going to show you how to do it. You might know already. Y'all might know, but you'll just see how I do it. Now, I got equipment that I can do it, pretty easy and real quick. But I will be showing you guys how to do that. So she was wanting to know that specifically in her area. But once you let everybody know, Still Classy, S. Marie, More Create, and Pretty Girl. Like I was telling her, I don't want to do it this time and then do another one, because if I do a live on that, I'm not gonna save it. I'm gonna put it out there, but I kind of want to put it out there after. Can you see me squinting my eyes? After I get some of you all who everybody else is copying, because I I don't want to be judging, but I just think it's a good idea for the pioneers to continue to pioneer. So in your group of people that you know, if you can help me get these numbers up, once I get to a certain number, I will do a Zoom with only the select invited ones. If some of the people feel that the content is going to be good for them, which they will later on if they don't now, because I do have some stuff. I'm not better than anybody else. It's just going to be the way I do things. And then also what I do with them cheap roses. Let me show you these. I'm not using the foam roses in my baskets. I'm using these from Hobby Lobby. I know you've all seen them. Nobody don't want to buy them because they are $12.99. But for the look that this rose is, I can take this off of here, put this on a stick. I can create a beautiful bouquet with that. You see that? So I don't, you guys can use whatever you use. There's nothing wrong with it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is what I do. Because I'm trying to easily, I don't want to really haggle with you about my price. I want, when you see it, you already know. Don't even come to me like that. So I use these, and I actually bought 7 or 8 of these last year, and I didn't get to use them all because I have when I get the real roses, which I'll show you the real rose arrangements, how I do them. I will show you that they're hit sellers every year. They're hit. So I will show you how I do my arrangements using both real and artificial together. Save you money and get your coins, because them roses be high. But I use these in my baskets whenever whenever I want to use a rose, because I don't always use roses like you guys do to kind of fill it out. I don't really care if it's space in mine. I'm just going to put the items in there and you're getting those items. So I'm going to be doing a Zoom so that I can reach the few who want to learn. Now, that's going to be you, S. Marie, More Create, Still Classy. You guys are going to be, and Pretty Girl Tasha, she is going to be in that Zoom class free of charge. Free of charge, okay? Because I like what you said. This is going to set me apart. I love that, because you have the compassion or the drive to continue to do more. So how I came up with all these different things is because I want to be set apart. So, you know how y'all do y'all best. Look at this. 25-cent truck from Dollar Tree. You see that? You can have you some roses just sitting right here in this part here. Put your little foam right in here and just have your little roses. Let me just take, I don't know what I did with the one I just had. Just have it sit up like that, going across there in the back of the truck. Like that, just coming all out. One up, one down, and going all the way. It's you can only get one row in there when you have a balloon in there. You can also um, feature your, your robes and all the different things that you guys have inside of here. You can put your backer on there and all that kind of stuff in this too. But I love the fact that this is got the little scoop in there. And then I love that this can also be flipped to where the pink is in here. And wrap a red bow around here. And I will teach you also the white ones, because the pink and the black are selling already. The white ones, how I take and paint these up, simple, quick. You ain't got to wait all day for it to dry. The painting, it doesn't take all day to dry. I'll show you what to use. So whenever I get, my stuff together and line up all of the different content that I'm going to be showing from week to week. Now for Valentine's Day, it can be every day. It can be every day because I'm really going to try to get used to it. I'm not quite sure how that works just yet. If it should be twice a week or 3 times a week or whatever it is, I don't know. If I'll have any time, I'm going to try to leave my lights set up so that I can, just come on at any time. So if I have an idea about something or I see something that you guys are doing and I see there's a bunch of questions about it or whatever, then I might pop on if I can't get it in the comments, because sometimes the comments, just go so fast. But I'm gonna try to. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'm gonna try to come and make a comment or show how to work that thing a little bit better or in the way that I do it, because I said better, but that's not what I mean. Don't forget, your helper is coming. Hallelujah. More, yes, more. The bears with the jewelry and watch. We are awesome for those that don't want sense. Yep, that would be awesome if I waited to 3 days. I think I read that. Oh, what I want to learn. All of that. Oh, still classy? Come on, girl. This live is great. Please remember to make it public, okay? Those balloon boxes are so nice. Yes. And people, I'm not even showing this to the balloon community yet, because if I do, they're going to be gone. I'm specifically showing it to you guys right now because you guys are always looking for something different. Now, at $2, I get it, but it's already painted. And then I'm going to come and show you what to do with this back part right here. You're going to love that. And then I enjoy the live, just telling myself I wanted to up the balloon game. Yes, and turned on YouTube and saw your live. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That was from Miss Moore Create. Thank you so much for the kind words. Happy to help the community. Yes, yes, you're welcome. Miss Marie Moore, right? Notice so many new basket makers. Yes, but you know what? The new basket makers, that's going to be good. So I heard one young lady talk about somebody else coming to where she sells at. Let me just tell you, when I started this, I forget what her name is right now. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I started in a place by myself, and I was concerned when somebody else showed up. But when the other person showed up, she didn't have all the stuff that's needed to make her little gifts look very nice. She had a lot of stuff in her baskets, much, much more than I did. And they were buying it with just the little cheap ribbons that she had. But she had more stuff. So she was buying the bags that cause I always go with extra stuff to be impromptu at that time in case a bag bust or, I had items that I couldn't fit in my car at the time. So I would have it in the trunk. So I would have bags, ribbons, and I would just go around and put bows in people's stuff. And when I sold out of every single thing, I would drive around and see people's baskets not doing well. And everybody wanted to follow me where I was going. So it was about 3 or 4 of us at the same spot. But if I tell you, it became like a mall. People were coming there looking specifically for the group because it brought money. Every year we all sold out. Every year we all sold out. I moved out and didn't know where everybody else was going. So I parked up one day. One of the ladies came and said, I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you. Where you been? Where you been? Well, at the time, I didn't have a business name, phone number that I was giving out, and I was just starting out. This was over 20 years ago. And she pulled up. She said, I hope you don't mind. I apologize, but I don't want to be by myself. I said, you know how we roll? Sold out. So don't be so bothered by the people coming by you, because if you believe in God truly, honestly, if you believe in God, what He has for you, no one can take it from you, snatch it away from you. They can try to bury it and you're going to find it. They can't take nothing from you that belongs to you unless you give it away. And somebody pulling up on a parking lot that you didn't build is, don't worry about that, because God got it for you. It's going to be so, I don't know what was it about it, but it was so nice. Whenever she couldn't sell baskets, she was helping sell my basket. Whenever I didn't get a sale, I was helping her sell her basket. We both were there. Security, you had somebody that you can relieve you to go to the bathroom. One of us could leave there and go get something to eat while the other one stayed. We both pumped each other up. 2 of us that stayed together during the entire time. We had 2 other people that came up. And when I tell you everybody sold out, some people were just selling bears on top of boxes. And if I tell you that was going for $40, still today I see some people doing that. And they're not spending nearly the amount of time to go and shop for all this stuff. But I'm just saying, there is so much money to be made, and not to be so concerned about like what it looks like out there. But to be elevated, you're going to keep on getting them. They're going to walk right past the 2 other people that are right where you are, because the Bible says God makes room for your gifts. So the person who knows, they can look at what you created and tell that you did it. And they're going to come looking for that same quality. I promise you, it's never failed with me. I always get that. So please, please, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your granny used to say, just want to be in the building. Yes, where the blessing is. Yes, ma'am. Yes, amen. For me, what is for you is for you. Yeah. The safety in numbers, plus we all design differently. That is so true. And right now that everybody is watching you all, look at this situation. The world is going haywire. Prices and everything is going up. People have to make money. Okay? If we don't work together, we're going to be against each other. So when the boogeyman comes, we're going to sell each other out? No. You better be in the position to help your sister get somewhere. Because what you have in your closet, you know how some of y'all send each other gifts, and you'll find some extra things and you'll pass it on to the next one, shipping stuff. That's where we're going to end up doing. So this community is going to be those of us who believe in God, because I got to make it clear. Because it ain't for those who don't believe in God. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry. And I ain't going to make no apologies about that as far as you not believing in God. But if you don't, this not going to be for you. But for those who are children of God, we help one another, we'll get through it. I promise you. We won't lack nothing. Not a single thing. You may not be able to eat the type of bread that you want, but you're going to get some bread. So, I'll be back to, share what I've got. I do want to do the same thing like everybody else does, go back and show you all the different stuff. I really don't like that. I really don't like it as far as I'm concerned, because I just see a bunch of stuff. And I'm going to tell you, I done got used to shopping. I need to quit shopping. And I think I'm going to be through. I just need a few more candies for Valentine's. That's it. That's all. I'm not buying nothing else. I do know that there is some things that, like the ribbon. You guys are asking about ribbon. I have a place here that I go to for the ribbon and for some of the other things that I can show you. I will have to find out if they do shipping. I don't know. I really don't want to do no shipping. I'm going to do some shipping for S. Marie and More Create. I'm going to do some shipping for them. But I don't know. But for the ribbon, like I get, when I tell you this ribbon right here, this ribbon, it is, I don't know what size it is. It say 2.5 centimeters, but you see what size that is, right? You see how much. I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna have to show this to you because ain't nobody gonna believe me. Look at the price on that. It say $3.99 every day. Look at that. You see how much ribbon is on there? Okay, $3.99. I don't know if it's backwards or what. $3.99. Okay, so when I come across this kind of stuff, if y'all want me to, now this satin ribbon, I did say earlier that you get you some hairspray and spray on the back of this to stiffen it up, so that you got some pretty looking baskets. I don't buy a whole lot of wired ribbon because I do balloons and the wire at the tip of it will kind of pop the balloon. So I'm kind of specific about that. I do really big, fancy, beautiful ribbons, but for Valentine's Day, simple, elegant. That's what I do. I don't do a whole bunch of that. I like to learn to do some of these right here are going to have ribbon all the way up and around. Just letting you know. We're going to have that. And we're going to have balloons. I got tons of balloons behind here. Like for that green bear, this star right here, just to contrast with that because of the nose is kind of light colored. This star right here, we're going to do that. We're going to do it with some red hearts. Just to add, I promise you, it's not going to take much, but you can make tons of money like that too. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, guys. I thank you so very much for tuning in. I know it's long for this first one, but I really just wanted to make it good for y'all. And if I said anything that you didn't perceive to be right, or you want to talk to me about it, please feel free. Because again, I'm learning and I will say some things that don't make sense and I'll get off track and I'll go somewhere else and forget what I was talking about. I'm going to have to figure out exactly, how to keep going back to this and looking at this, but I'm going to try to do some videos. Would you guys like to see videos instead of lives, or like, what would you prefer? Let me know. Sent me here because I never got notified. Yes, but she showed up on my laptop. Look at God. Come on now. Yes, yes. Yes, honey. I love my Jesus, honey. Confirmation in your thoughts. You just said that what is for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. And don't worry, claim your healing too. Whenever you feel anything coming on. That's what I do. I don't even go to the doctors. I mean, I have gone when I had chest pain because I know I'm a nurse, and the men they don't come when they be having chest pain, and by the time they come, they on their way out. So when I had a little chest pain with a little leg pain and a little arm pain, I was like, that's too many different pains all of a sudden. So I went to the doctor, but honey, I claimed the healing, and when I say I believe it, I don't have no problems no more. But we gonna claim our prosperity. We're gonna claim, our sales are gonna be good and righteous for those who are receiving these gifts. We're gonna make sure that it's gonna be wholesome and good for them. That no hurt, harm, or danger will ever come to anyone that we sell to or provide any service for. And anything that we can find that is for us, Lord, lead us to it so that we can do our due diligence in getting the best items for our customers. Now, I will be back when I get ready to do a basket, probably tonight. I'm not sure, but if you let me know, uh, if you like to do, okay, so the live, S. Marie answered live or video, whatever is better for you. Videos are easier sometimes because you don't have to worry about keeping up with comments. Yeah, but I'm gonna watch whatever you put out. I know that. Well, thank you and bless you. Thank you for answering that question for me because I was concerned about doing a live because of, me not being on, but I need to know how to work some of this stuff. So I figured out how to see something over here because where I am over there, I can't see anything. And then I might put it behind here, but I know that my shoulder's going to be in the way. So I'm probably not going to do that, but I'm going to do the best that I can. I might turn I might do it in another part of the shop. I got 3 backdrops up right now, and I could do it in either one of those. I'm gonna do a table setting so you can. I'm gonna show you how to do the pretty picnics real easy from the stuff that y'all got from Hobby Life because I seen some of y'all got the stuff. I'm looking for stuff and y'all got it. Yeah, I seen it. So I know that you already have stuff that you can use. So, and that's make you some extra money, and you can do it in your spare time, any day you want to. And for Valentine's Day, I'm gonna make a suggestion in the next video about it. Um, yes, Still Kelly says yes because lives can be good, so you can answer our questions if we have any. So both are really good. Okay, Still Classy, yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out a way though, because don't you know that I do not remember some of the stuff that I've said, but it's wholesome from my heart, whatever it is. So when I see some of the uh, comments, like I don't really know what they are for, but I'll be trying to remember in my mind, yes. So whenever you uh, make a comment, I'll have to try to figure out what you're talking about. And, I think it's great that you guys are communicating with me and letting me know that you kind of like the videos. You're interested in some of the stuff. I know I've went through a lot of stuff and it's really long. How long it's been anyway? I don't even know. I don't even know how to find out. But anyway, I'm going to chit chat with you guys a little later. And I'm going to find out how to put my thing in the bio so that you guys, all of you subscribe. If you subscribe, S. Marie and More Create, then I think I'll be able to figure out how to get to you. If I don't do anything else but, answer a comment or something, I don't know. I don't know how to do it anyway. I'm gonna figure it out as time goes on. And then so I can get you some of the hearts. I want to show them to you also. So they're just plain red hearts. I got I think there's some that say, I forget what they say. I'll have to see if I it's got some gold writing on it. It's got that deep burgundy and red with this gold beautiful writing on it. I don't know what they are, but you wouldn't believe this. Party City gave me boxes, stacks of them red hearts last year when they were just starting to close. He said, we're probably not going to do Valentine's this year, so you can just take as many of them as you want. That way, just give me $12. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna give y'all some of these red hearts. And somebody is going to get. I got probably 20 of these. I don't have but about 8 bears. Yeah, they come out every year. So I'm gonna buy some more. I got this one was originally $7. I got it for 83 cents. But somebody gonna get one of these and somebody gonna get the hearts. So y'all let me know which one you like, or if you want either one of them. If you don't want it, you know, let me know, because then I can take that off of the list to send. But somebody gonna get one of these. Or maybe I'll just do one for both of y'all. The hearts and this. Yeah. Make it special. Yeah. So anywho, again, I think I didn't tell you my name. I'm Balloon Junkie, but my name is Melinda P. Everybody call me Melinda P. everywhere I go if they see me somewhere. My name is Melinda, but Melinda P is what they call me because I am the Balloon Junkie. You have a blessed evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is in your neck of the woods, because I'm gonna try to get busy up in here. I gotta finish this order and get some stuff done. I'm gonna be back and I'll see y'all later. Please comment, subscribe, whatever it is that y'all do it. And I hope to see you guys later on. Thank you so very much. Keep God in your heart. Repent so we can all meet up in the big great heaven above, and then we can be out of this mess that's coming, and we will meet again. And remember, I'm going to do a Zoom, so if you guys are interested, all of those who are in this building right here, I will do a Zoom of the specific individuals, the pioneers first, and then give y'all the heads up ahead of time so that you can try to get anything ordered if you want to. And ain't a whole lot of people gonna see this anyway, but so you can get your stuff ordered, or you can go ahead and do your thing and then put it online, like I know you guys want to for your community. You can be the first one, or one of the ones that got in on the deal. So I'll show you how I do mine, and then if y'all like it, then you can run with it and do whatever you want. Let me know if you like these boxes in the comments, and I will see you guys later. I love you guys in my heart already, and I thank you for your kind words, your comments, and your communication. So please help me out so that I do more in the days ahead. Yes, some more create want some boxes. Yes. I'll leave your email address on one of the videos so you can email me if you need assistance. Okay, I'm gonna give you my. Let me just. Oh, am I supposed to give y'all my phone number? Am I supposed to give out my phone number on here? I'm supposed to do an email. I don't know, but I'm Balloon Junkie, so you can go online and find me, Balloon Junkie. I'm in Mesquite, Texas. So you can go online if you want to call me. If I don't figure this out by tomorrow, honey, you're going to have to call me, honey, because that means I ain't figured it out. I don't know. But I thank you guys so very much. S. Marie, you just left me a comment. Okay. Thank you so very much for showing up, showing out. Again, be blessed, and I will see you guys later. And I'm going to just be me, y'all. Okay. Bye. Bless you all. Okay. Look, y'all. I don't even know how to turn this thing off. I do not even know how to turn this thing off. First of all, I didn't even check to see if y'all can hear me. Anyway, let me try to figure out how to get out of this, y'all. Tell me how to cut this thing off. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm gonna turn it the camera the other way and then see if it shows up. It don't, honey. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Quick share. Do I want to copy it? I'm not sure how to get out of there, y'all. Hit the X in the upper corner. Oh, right hand corner. Oh, okay. That's it. Okay. The X in the upper corner. Ooh, y'all, thank you. Are you sure you want to stop the streaming? Okay.